Commander, we've got company.
Have those sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone!
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker,
I can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
You two, keep moving inside now.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Конечно, говорю, сразу вам это что-то с чем-то. Так, у него же, по идее, должна быть ключ. Наверное. Ё-моё. Где? Куда? Ходим. Понятно. Так, ну чё. Это ящик. О! знаю, что они сделали с искусственным интеллектом, но явно что-то плохое. Так. Блять. Как это вообще? Еще. Давай, 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 давай. Снежечка, топ. О, вот эта игра, что тебе подходит. Жиков останавливается или такого рак в плане горосы, возможно. Давайте панциричку бахнем. Я их просто перебил. Вот видите, если я не знаю. Панька здесь довольно-таки примитивно. Че? О, Оникс, это же, по-моему, хороший броня. Нет. Как-то тогда можно было хорошую броню просто. Просто так беспонтово. Кто это? Ты из амнезии кто-то? Вроде такой же монстр был. Конечно, я не играл, но вроде бы был кто-то похожий. Панелька не работает. Теперь буду бегать 10 минут тупить. Или нет? Кстати, мне опять так. Ну, красота. Мерс. Почему эти статуи? Я не понимаю. Хильда. Кто их в портале построили, скорее всего, зачем? Мне просто кажется, что они рано или поздно встанут. Я, конечно, не могу быть уверен на 100%. Но, судя по их количеству, скорее всего, так и произойдет. Спасибо. Алло. Токсик. Поехали, ну. Вовремя вообще. Разъездчик. Ну, что-нибудь кровь бронит, то это будет зря. Ага, прикольно. Конечно. Хватит прыгать, но залупали. Алло. Блять. Безбожно. Нож числа мы не боимся. С 2-метровой высы. Поехали.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Что? У меня нет двигателя. Я не думаю, что это, конечно, поможет. Я бы что-то... Хотя нет, стоп. Бля, сколько... Давайте сюда поставлю. Ну, кстати, не так сильно вернется здесь. Там 3 выстрела. Всё. Газные патроны.
Come on, Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets.
Sounds like some kind of message.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped.
Ну, вроде бы ничего нет. Долго едем. Ехали.
Who votes we take the vehicle into the creepy underground? I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Класс.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
Или еще второе. Почему его чуть-чуть мотает? Я вот прямо мышку держу, а его мотает чуть.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing.
Не получилось.
Something must have gone wrong, though. This bunker became their tomb.
Ну, потом. Не знаю, что ж получилось. Но не у всех. Не у всех получилось сохранить себе жизнь. Да. Все. Как в GTA.
What's happening? I don't think Saren's behind this. What do you think we're gonna find down here? It has to be useful if it specifically targeted us.
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
То есть мы на лифте ехать сюда.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
all official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait. Where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, It has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion. But once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors. But if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope. So a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit Project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Saren's got enough of a head start.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet.
So many races looked up to the Protheans as paragons of civilization. They were fooled by the Reapers, just as we were. They failed.
Keep it moving. I've got no intention of ending up like them.
вообще, по сути, если бы маяки они не подали сигнал, то этого ничего не произошло. Тупо нубы.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
Ничего себе, какой он огромный. Внизу. Ну что, девики? Оплатились?
Никого нету, никаких пожелателей нету. Все вранье.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control. Do you copy?
Ох, хорошо.
Hang on, things are gonna get a little rough.
Прям полетели. Неплохо.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems.
Вот, собственно.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedure.
Да он бы перевернулся, 100%. Ну не голем. Летать. Привет. Нельзя
Critical
помогать.
failure. This is not a drill. The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3, I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are...
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
What about Captain Anderson? In the back?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis...
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time. Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill. Critical failures detected across all
Перегрев. Ну, что, наверное, будем учить. Ах ты. Зачем? Можно перепутать на минуту. Ты поедешь 50 тысяч лет.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
попробуйте, да. Вот сейчас все хотят пожинать эти. Да. Ставим. Что там, кого нет? Напомните мне. Не помню просто кого там. Говорили вроде бы. Кого-то нет. Кого-то не существует. Присосется. Вон ему пультику.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up. We're going outside.
Тему убрал. Чего сосыли? Странная гравитация. Просто в третьей части были специальные ботинки. А тут, собственно, просто ходим. Нормально гравитация какая-то такая странная. Еще что-то. Все, имба. Все как стримуша просто будет. По 700. Толще, кстати. Старый добрый винтов никто не знает. Нет, все-таки надо другие патроны взять. Хорошо уже. Синтетику пусть. Значит. Громадная. Так, самое время прокачаться. Подъем. Серьезно, ну. Ой, бля. По 3000 или что? Себе в лесу, да? Кстати, чё? Есть? Как обычно. Сейчас упашу тебя. Запомни. Полежать, блядь. Ой. Ну, пойди. Нам. Давай-ка лучше. Так. Может, нечто такое, что он слишком экстрем. Класс вообще. Она, ну, даже не попала в меня, но все равно убила. Родилась холодную воду. Летом классно вообще. Виджима. Люк Скайуокер. Так, блядь, почему сегодня протекает пушка? Что такое? Ну что, Сарон, сохранимся. 20-е юбилейное. Я готов лицо ломать уже. Ребят, приготовьтесь. Винтовку достанем.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for the implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
И потому что мне все прийти, это еще не конец. Капец. Слушай, там раз сейчас станет.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick, open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Honduras sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates
Не знаю,
this.
что не оценит, но...
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Кстати, мне кажется, ну, что в Нормандии
Commander, we're
нет.
picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Да, конечно. Я передумала, можно не спасать их.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Саран, давай. Просыпаемся.
Make sure he's dead.
Саран, wake up. Нет? Серьезно? Еще один.
He's dead.
Еще один выстрел. 2, 10, 15. Все обойму выстрелил. Вот к чему приводит вакцинация.
I am Sovereign, and this station is mine.
Shutting them down.
Так, мне интересно. Враг только. А, то есть я только деформацию или по сути ставить. Да ты скачет. Так, переключаемся. Ой, свою силу может показывать.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Ты можешь вот на секунду подождать. Все, полетели. Вот что хочешь теперь варить дурной или что? Поднять его броском. Все, давай удачи тебе. Да почему стакан не текает? Что за фигня?
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Может, и есть.
Get it with everything we got.
Hard on my flank. We're going in.
Go!
Теперь, примерно, почему понимаю, где президиум. Президиум. Шпиля. Ой. По-моему, обломок был гораздо меньше.
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
О, ты уже переоделся?
It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Пропал. Кончился. А поискать? Типа, что найдите? Выведите их и изыскать. Что это такое? Ну, Рекс, ты продал, у тебя настроение дико летает. Сломался, что? Ну ты врешь, я не понимаю. Чё ты лыбишься?
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Consular, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fist do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Что, вы недовольны чем-то? Вам показали, что вы... Что я прошу тебя.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
Ну, пофотаться надо, да. Фоторежим. Ну, хуй там как каждый раз. Да не, ну, конечно, неплохо. собственно, и все. Вот все. Прошли первую часть. Осталось еще 2. Всякие сайд-квесты я проходить не буду дальше. Так, я проходил на 15 часов полный трасс. Чего я хотел? Все, думаю. Сейчас он тоже ударил. Ну, какой красивый. Отлично. Информация. Реализация страж, психологический профиль. Герой. Узнав вышел. Истекает погиб. Совет был спасен. Капитан. Да. Это все проверено. EA представляет массовая игра студии BioWare.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
После опустошительной атаки гетов на Сады прошло месть галактическое сообщество стремительно установить, Хален пожар мишень, потом ради спасения Сады, получил место в этой престижной организации. Совет вынужден благодарить гетов в генеральской машины, пожар все. Чтоб подавить разрушение. Блять. Не успел. Надо прискочить. Нормальный. СР-1. Вообще будет вторая. Они рассчитывают, что вторая будет. Я знаю, что будет вторая.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
Ну, пока что та же самая.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel.
Уходим.
Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Уходим, ребят.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Гром.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Shepard!
Liara, go. Now.
Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Так, кстати. Значение клавиш эти вперед использовать. Вот это вот прям. Пройдемся. Можно даже лунную походку. Нет, нельзя лунную походку.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Не можешь, не можешь.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Уж извини. Не знаю, что
Commander!
Давай, улетай.
Shepard!
Летел. О, скафандр. Классная игрушка. сильным, моего 46 уровневого перса. Мне ничего не дали сделать. Вообще офигительно. Зачем я играл фантастично? Вообще я в шоке. Как так можно было запаривать игру? Ужас. Все, спасибо, BioWare и Эйхер. Ужас, главная игра. Зарек сейчас будем играть. Тоже 6 уровня. И Гаров. Так, Гаров. Масса фигура. Все, закрой титры. Пускайте титры. Нет, у меня есть предыстория. Предыстория у меня есть.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Я просто не очень страшно. Хотя не такие способности. Красивая история. Ну, что предпочитаем. Страж, техническая броня, бросок, деформация, перезагрузка, заморозки. Пистолет, нет. Сингулярность, деформация, бросок, движение, ударная волна. Штурмовик, периодический заряд, натяжение, ударную волну, дробовик нет, маскировка, заполнение взлом ИИ, снайперская топка, патрон, страж, почтенное оружие нет, перезагрузка, ну, снайпер.
Something's wrong. He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson, he's not ready yet. Give him the sedative.
Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and you don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab the weapon.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a medbay. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to look out!
Rerouting power.
Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles. Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Don't waste time, I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Rerouting power offline.
Shields have failed.
Battle systems engaged.
Nice work, Shepard. More reinforcements heading your way. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launch. Take the elevator down one floor.
Баг все так же не пофиксили. Прежде в том, что если кто-то ставит на платформу, очень дорого.
Get to the door. Run. You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Они управили игру.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Игру убрали, серьезно.
I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Charge him up!
Привет, Джейк. Я прошу помогал.
Shields have failed.
Нет, тут правда проще взять с
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
I just woke up. You probably know more than I do.
Right, sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the
Combat systems engaged.
Target down!
Detected.
You're falling back. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning?
I don't know the details. You'd have... But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to... You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point... Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists.
Do you know anything about this attack?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for a bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every day... I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up.
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out, but everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing
I don't know,
now?
Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive...
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about... You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right
She knows
before
how to take care of herself.
What's the quickest way to those
Depends
shots?
where the mechs are thickest.
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnel.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time
That's
when I
him.
woke up.
He's the chief medical. Come on. The service tunnels are this.
Online.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're...
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Что это было?
Shepard! Down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
How about we talk about this?
Should be some medi... Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid...
Wilson's hurt bad. He needs...
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot.
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda.
Where is she? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about this?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the shuttle bay is only a few.
You can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Impact.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who
This
we
really isn't the time,
we won't
Jacob.
make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history. According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group. You wiped out several of our research bases. But things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I'm not working with
You can tell it to the boss. But after we've saved...
Да, не мини-игры врага. Кстати, которая была...
Fire. Excuse me. Rerouting power.
Что? Ну тогда давай не поедем, завтра поедем. Ну а чё сейчас дождь? Ты хочешь куда-то ехать по этой машине испачкать? Вдруг у них там тоже дождь. Тебе жарко сейчас?
Detected. Rerouting power. Excuse me. Requesting assistance. System damage. Systems over. Backup systems engaged. Commander offline. Impact. Commander offline.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant vacuum and subsurface injuries. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, the subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Target down!
Engaged.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the Elusive Man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Я могу вас перебить просто и всё.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Что-то огромная станция, конечно. По-моему, на четверть часа давить точно.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Ни хрена себе. А что это за база?
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Okay. Вот это да.
Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the... If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a
What can you tell me about this colony?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in
Can't
any
say I
way.
like the idea of being brought back to life with a
The
control
elusive
chip.
man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in
No,
the Alliance?
the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're
We've
not
got an
interested.
assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Все нормально. Куда бежим?
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Еще.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Привет, примем по этим, да. No.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems firing now.
I've got him! Gotta hurt!
Shoot them before they take out the shields.
Что ты такое? Я не знаю, где кошка.
Now let's finish you off.
I've got him! Those mechs should have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Не убрать. Ну ладно.
We've been spotted.
Put them down.
Cloth shield.
Allied force casualty. Excuse me.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should
Good
work
idea.
together.
You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones.
Now we're working with Cerberus.
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go in. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus.
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to
That's
blow
not
up.
how I have explained it exactly. It was nothing.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio
Will do.
contact.
Good luck, Shepard. Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Sleep mode ended.
Have a nice trip.
Ugh!
Use overload on them. right.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Enemy down! Yes! Here we go! One less! Perfect!
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vito first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
Люди спрятаться, нет? Дебилы.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
А где моя винтовка? Я не
Overload
понял.
will take out their shields. Try to overload their shields.
Systems failing.
We're compromised. Right behind you.
Рядом.
Change weapon.
Warp his heavy armor and weaken it.
Get over here!
Tag!
Я все патроны потратил. Просто все. Девики. А чё у вас так много на Виктора?
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
We can use this.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. Good luck out there. If I find
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus
They're agents for the Reapers. It could be... Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant, but they've never targeted a single species before. And the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back.
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, finding them and convincing them. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me
That
stop
was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying
What about
to...
Tally? She already helped us.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll...
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker.
Where's Garrus
The
Vicari?
Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't...
Okay, I get it.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council
If you
to
think
help.
you could get... Just remember, you've been gone a long time.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralysis.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with
All right.
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Что-то маленький стал какой-то интерфейс после создания.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting. We know the collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like
Who
the
are
most
you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as... I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss
Please,
Chambers.
call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything
you have
I should
unread messages. Joker would like to speak to you. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Do you have a
I
moment
always
to talk?
have time for you, Commander.
What are your
I'll
responsibilities?
keep you notified of if any of the crew has important business to discuss. I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a
Yes,
PO?
but being your yeoman is just my official role. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a
We're lucky to
full-time
have
job.
someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shep. What else would you like to know?
This
Not
organization.
at all. Our methods can be harsh. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives.
Sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the group. How do I feel? But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll
I
defeat
trust
them.
you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall
I might
back.
do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that. Anything else you'd like to talk about? Okay.
И
Maybe we'll
перекращение,
talk
надо,
later.
чтобы был рыжий.
Commander. What
You have a minute,
No
Miranda?
doubt you've got a... Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can... So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary command. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards this. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy.
What kind of resources does Cerberus
We're
have?
very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about
Not much that you don't already know. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself,
I
Miranda.
guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operation, and it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are
That's
we talking?
very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Я не познался. Сейчас. Так, сейчас надо просто интересно будет. Где? Вот. Мысли. Вот. Нашел.
chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming. Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus, I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone...
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Я думаю... Так, ну, чек, потом поговорим.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances, or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Компьютер один. Все, полетели куда-нибудь. Сначала заберем Касуми и Заиду. Так. Заид Касуми, потом что? Что ты так смотришь, как на дебила? Блин, даже не знаю, как поместить, наверное. Зайка. Зайка. Давайте перезагрузку. Я все, что перезагрузка. Хотя нет, притяжение здесь не будет. Во-первых. Нет, такого. Катание. Короче, ничего. Ладно.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. I hear we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me you were picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Sun. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on peace. I better turn this thing in before... I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Так, нет, ничего не надо.
Data manufacturing has opened offices all over the Sincola cluster and beyond, preparing to drive civilization into the unconquered reaches of the abyss. Only the bravest, most qualified, and most dedicated people will survive.
Так, воду, это про Гюнтера. Берите оружие, аж.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit... Turns out they were looking for someone to join you. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made
I assume this deal is something...
Yeah, I guess it slipped their mind. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it. And I'm planning to
What's
get
this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in. And I think you're gonna love it.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to
I
people.
always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. Before Hawk killed him.
If that's what Cerberus
It'll be
promised
fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun.
Красиво.
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there. See you on the ship, Shepard.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight!
Can I help you, sir?
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security
After the
seems...
Geth attack, there was a review of security A few minor changes were made to reduce the
Just
risk of
yourself.
Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You're wasting your time. Geth don't even...
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Что я сам объяснил? Ну что вы? Бух.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything. Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
But you're not worried I'm some monster claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can separate DNA from skin flakes. If you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs, then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. Busy man. So how about I just press this button? Done.
Or both of us are in control of that.
Someone's in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in line? The council does everything by the book. Need to get done without a committee vote.
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running. That said, you should head up. The council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I will. Having access to the council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
The council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
I need to talk to the council. How can I get
Head through the security checkpoint and take a public.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by us. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinnok. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
I overheard your conversation.
This isn't a Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones, or someone's... Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a war, sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available.
There seem to be a lot more CSEC officers than the last time I was here.
In the wake of the Geth attack 2 years ago, additional security... In addition to increased CSEC patrols, weapon carry restrictions have been tightened.
So has crime decreased?
Violent crime has decreased by 23%. Property crime has decreased by 41%. Incident clearance has improved.
I need to talk to the council.
Public transit shuttles are available on the far side.
It looks like this place is recovered.
Repair of the damage from the Geth attack is ongoing. There is still extensive damage on...
It was Sovereign who led the attack.
Поздравляю, ты дождался, чудо пришло.
References to the term exist in some parahistorical theories.
Да.
They've suppressed information about the Reapers.
Зачитаю.
Far easier.
Погромче делать тогда. Представляешь? У Гриши есть Sigma Ray Civilization 6. У тебя нет.
What stores are available on this level?
Only one store.
Я ничего не понял вообще.
Offers licensed
Сыва
mementos
есть
at
и
your
выше
visit.
шестая.
Their line of starship
Цифра
models is
шестая,
well
да я
regarded.
знаю, он говорил.
Но у тебя нет.
That's all for now.
Но теперь нет.
Have a pleasant day.
Теперь?
Взял просто аккаунт, увел. На него была цифра шестая, но теперь нет. Так, ванильный сахар, ванильный сахар, ванильный сахар, корица, корица, корица.
Good day, my
Корица,
friends.
отлично.
Welcome to the Citadel.
Since these stores are owned by the council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact.
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit.
Принц инспектор посуды, потом я помою. Исключно дофига.
My goodness.
Ай,
Just voice your endorsement.
забывать.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising.
Ну, знаешь, мне нравится, как в Mass Effect 2. Шепард просто абсолютно всем магазинам может сделать рекламу, и причем одна и та же. Я капитан Шепард, и это мой любимый магазин. И у кого не возникает вопросов. Еще я купил себе рыбу. Точнее, не рыбу, а хомяка.
Мало, хоть на это, да.
Что? У тебя что-то случилось? Корица в глаз попала. Корица в глаз попала. Так, спросить президиум. Блять.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
Точно, ты посмотрел, что я тебе отправил?
It's been a long time, man.
Фото.
I hope the last couple of years have treated you.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe
Ну,
you
фото в цвете.
After all, you saved our lives in the
Захожу смотреть, что у тебя там было.
The collectors are abducting
Его сначала хоть один загрузить.
systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
А, благодарю. Вам все прекрасно, теперь можно даже не играть в Mass Effect. Я видел все, что хотел. Надо шутка, я потом поиграю тоже. Ну как-то в Андромеду неохота.
В Андромеду не надо играть.
Мгм. Вот и я о том же. Кстати, а почему она Андромеда, если она же, по-моему, на английском вообще всегда Андромеда произносилась?
Ну, потому что...
Потому что всем насрать?
Да.
Красота!
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's
Спроси, говори по-русски.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was
The Geth are
not.
capable of remarkable technological achievements.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated by Cerberus, and before them by Saren.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
друг дружку убить на улице пытаются, что ли? Что это за грохот? По-моему, это была неудачная попытка убийства. Просто дети на улице совершают покушение. Кошмар.
Что?
В какой стране я живу?
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel.
России.
I sacrificed human lives to
Да.
save this council.
Спасибо, даже
You're
не
in a
знал.
difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise, not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the Council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Stopped by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Consular, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think?
Of course, Consular.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
What happened to Gunnery Chief Williams after the Normandy was destroyed?
Operations Chief Williams is still with the Alliance, but she's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. But I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting
Forget Udina and the council. Join my crew and help me
I'm
stop
too old to go racing across the galaxy.
Нет!
Much
Ну,
as I
себе
complain,
возьми!
I've got an important job to do here. The front line.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I
Он еще,
understand.
скорее всего,
I wish I could do more to help you. But
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise.
Так, 27 уровень полетели.
I wonder what a Presidian fish would taste like. I'm telling you, there are no fish up there.
This clanless is... I felt her hand go into my...
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian!
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
You ran into each other outside the Serta Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
You know about the pilgrimage?
I traveled with a Quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant. I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Serta Foundation store, she ran right into me.
How does running India mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians. Thieves, all of them.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Serta Foundation?
Of course not. I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is we'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers... Be careful out there.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the...
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales...
You know what would make your services more An endorsement from the man who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad
It's a
to
deal.
give you my... Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is...
Good day, citizen.
A Volus was in here not too long ago.
And not that I saw. He didn't.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
Customer service. But we also find that sales are better when, although I'm not sure why, a human company exclusively hires Asari to work their stores.
I'd like to buy something.
Purchases are made through our catalog
Tell me about your store.
The CERTA Foundation is a human organization known for its genetic... CERTA is probably best known for the development of...
Thanks for your
Come
time.
back soon, Shepard.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
You can get whatever you'd like from it, Jake Rebecca.
Wait, the immunobooster can delay muscle development in high gravity and...
Shepard, we know times are tough. Station records show that you made only 0 credits last year.
Welcome to Sirenus Applications. Can I interest you?
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
You know, I use quite a bit of software in
It's
my
a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious...
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, why is the ship turning around? We're only halfway there.
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement for
I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I can...
Don't worry about it. What if we just work on it?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store. This might be useful.
So which tech module are we supposed to get?
Ah, my favorite customer. What
I'd
can
like to buy some.
Oh, it's all automated.
Volus was in here not too long
Oh,
ago.
yes. He bought some environmental system. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
If everything's automated, why
Customer
are you...
service. Carefully explaining things to the techno... It's stunning how many people think that light moves faster through...
Thanks for your
I'll
time.
be here if you need anything.
Дебильчик.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have...
You forgot your credit chit at Saronis Applications.
Well,
I'll close this event report, but I'll get a permanent residence or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
what?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now, just a minute.
And you? She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
Я спектр пошел в жопу.
You think you're gonna run in a Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Can you take care of
I
yourself from
guess.
here?
I mean, most nights I eat nutrient paste in a Turian shelter. Thanks.
Все бразили. Везде реклама. Что это такое? Даже Mass Effect. Да хватит рекламы. Заебали. Я 608 был. Теперь мы можем 27 затир. Что? 28. Вот один. Привет.
What can I do for you?
Your expeditions might be
Tame. A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard.
The Shepard? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
Oh, you do know me.
By the spirits. Shepard, in my store.
Sure you could. Can we
A
work on
discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Aha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
О.
This looks interesting.
Тебе всегда хватает них.
Haven't seen a weapon like that in ages. I was working with the Grim Angels, a small outfit that saw action in the Verge. Came up against some Krogan, all armed to the teeth. Well, all except the Battlemaster. He came at us with one of the...
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology.
Пойдемте к роботу. К роботу. Точка. Да. Ну, Заид, там кто еще будет? Там будут светилы, поэтому нам нужно кто? Правильно, Джейкоб. Джейкоб. Катана. Все не тоже.
The dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Hand orders over loudspeaker? Who does that?
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.